Hey guys, welcome back to another video. As you guys can see by the title and the thumbnail, today's video is going to be not a makeup tutorial, as you guys can see, because I don't have any makeup on, but it's going to be a hair tutorial. I told you guys in the video from yesterday, if you guys haven't checked it out, that I was going to be doing a hair tutorial and posting it today for you guys. So here it goes. It's basically just a half up, half down, straight. I wanted to do curly, y'all, but oh my god, I don't even want to think about it because I'm gonna get mad. I wanted to do curly, but I couldn't do curly because I didn't have the right utensils to do curly, so I ended up just doing a straight half up, half down, using the same hair that I used for my straight genie ponytail that I did about 2 months ago. I made sure to leave it down in the description box below, and also the iCard above. I made sure to record this hair I made sure to record me doing this hairstyle because you guys showed me so much love on my genie ponytail. Like, I got like so many views on that video, so I know you guys pretty much like my hair tutorials. I guess I don't really know how to do every type of hairstyle, but you know, I know how to do stuff like this. So it came out cute. I was a little frustrated. You guys gonna see this a voiceover, but you guys gonna see like my face in certain parts of the video. I was very frustrated. I couldn't get down pat some of the parts of this hairstyle. I did the hairstyle about 2 times, well 3 times before. I don't know why it was still a struggle to do it this time, but the overall ending is pretty cute. And this hair was $9.99 a pack. I used 3 bundles for this hairstyle. If y'all want to know more about this hairstyle and like the details of the hair and everything like that, please make sure to stay tuned to this video. And before we get into this video, please make sure to leave a like on this video, subscribe to my channel, turn on post notifications so that you guys never miss any more uploads, and also make sure you guys comment down video suggestions that you guys would like to see. With that being said, I'll see you guys in the video. Well, let's get right into the video. Okay, so first to start off, you want to make sure that your hair is combed out. So I'm just going in with the detangling comb, and I'm combing out my hair because it is like very nappy and very dry. I just got done washing my hair. So what I'm just doing now is I'm going to go in with some grease, and I want my hair to be greasy. Of course, with these hairstyles, you want to make sure that your hair is very much moisturized or whatnot. I got this grease from the Beauty Supply store, I believe. I'll make sure to link it down in the description box below. I'm just greasing my parts per usual. Any hairstyle, you want to make sure that your hair is greased. So now I'm going to go in with the Afro comb, and with this comb, I'm going to separate my hair in 2 parts. To, of course, do the half up, half down. You want to make sure that you divide the top from the back or whatnot, and you want to make sure that it's very straight, because if it's not straight, it's going to be definitely noticeable once you're done with the hairstyle. So you want to make sure that either you do it and make sure you're very focused, or someone else to do it. I tried to do it myself. It was very hard looking into my camera and also trying to look into a small mirror. So I went ahead and let my mama do it for me. But like I said, you want it to be very straight, because it's a half up, half down, and it's not a top knot, it's a ponytail, so it would definitely be noticeable. Me personally, I like to have a little bit more hair in the back because I want the back to be a lot more fuller than the front. You don't really have to have that much in the front because it's going to be a ponytail anyways. So now it's divided, and like I say, you just want to make sure that you like braid the front, because I'm going to be working with the back first, and then I'm going to do the ponytail. So what you want to do is you want to braid your hair back. Some people like to do like designs and stuff like that. I don't do all of that. I'm just going to do some cornrows straight to the back. You want it to be well, I like it to be very small and very tight so that it won't be lumpy. I hate when someone has a sew-in or a glue-in or something and it looks very lumpy. So the tighter and the smaller you do the braids, the less lumpy it looks, if that makes sense. I'm trying to explain, but yeah, so as you guys can see, this is just me basically braiding my hair down. I think I did about 7 braids, if I'm not mistaken. I did like 7 straight down braids. Okay, so don't mind my lighting. Like when I put my hand in the camera, my light gets like very light. But y'all see, I got the braids braided down, and like I said, very small and very tight. And now what you're just gonna do is you want to thread it. You want to sew it, or whatever you want to call it. You want to sew it so that you want their braids won't be peeking out through the wig cap. So now I'm just going to be messing with the top. I'm not going to do the ponytail yet. I just want to make sure that the top is pretty much in a not a very tight ponytail, but a ponytail, so that when I put my wig cap on, it can be very sturdy, and it will give me the exact shape of my head. So the tighter, or like the tighter or neater that you do the ponytail for the front, it'll be a lot easier for you to see the actual true shape of your head from when you glue down your tracks from the wig cap. And now I'm going to be using wig cap. I like to use 2 wig caps because if you use just 1 wig cap, it's a lot easier for the glue to just be directly on your hair, and that's something you don't want to do when you get ready to take this hairstyle out. It will be very hard for you to take the glue out your head. So I definitely recommend you use 2 wig caps. Also, another thing is that I personally will recommend you guys using like a nude or a brown wig cap. I didn't have that available, so I just went ahead and used like a black wig cap, but I definitely recommend you to use 2 nude or brown wig caps, or at least something that is your skin shade. Now for this part, you do not have to use a concealer. I just definitely recommend you using something that's like light, like really it's like a white marker or whatever it is, so that you'll be able to basically trace your part. And you want to do this because when you get done gluing down your trace, you're going to have to cut half of your wig cap in the direction that you did the half down, where did you separate the top and the back of your hair. So what I'm doing is I'm going in with the concealer because that's like a light shade for me, and I'll be able to see where exactly my part is. So as you guys can see, I'm basically like touching my scalp and trying to make sure that I'm actually tracing that part. So when I cut my wig cap, I'm cutting along the part, which means I'm not cutting my actual hair. That makes any type of sense. Yeah, I'm trying to explain as best as possible, but that's just how it looks when it gets done. And it's not a perfect part, but I definitely was still able to know exactly where to glue my tracks without actually being on my hair. Then I'm going to be using the same exact hair that I used for my straight genie ponytail. Y'all showed me so much love on that ponytail video, and I just love it so much that I had to do a tutorial on this hairstyle as well. This is the same exact hair from the beauty supply store, $9.99 a bundle. I used 3 bundles for this specific hairstyle because of course I had to do ponytail and glue in. So basically what you're going to be doing is you're going to, the marker or whatever you use to trace your part, that's going to be your guideline to show you exactly where to glue your tracks. It's definitely very important that you use something light enough and that you use something that's very precise in order for you to be able to do this. Because when I tell y'all, my first time doing this hairstyle, I got it on my real hair and it took forever for me to get that glue out. So I'm going to go in with the coastal hair bonding glue. You guys will find it at the beauty supply store. And yeah, nothing really too specific with the hair glue. But you're going to glue the track from the point, one side of the concealer or whatever you want to call it, and then to the other side. So directly on that marker line is where you want to glue the tracks. So when you are gluing the tracks, you want to make sure that you are doing it in like a U, like a curve shape model or curve shaped way. So that in this way, when you get done doing the back of the back of your hair or the back part of this hairstyle, that it will kind of like flow towards the front instead of it all just being towards the back. That's what I like to do. Some people don't do this, but I like to do it because I like to have my hair like going towards the front, like over my shoulders. So yeah, that's why I do that. And then I'm just showing you guys like the second layer, I guess you would call it, the second track or whatnot, doing the exact same thing. I pretty much did my tracks pretty close together because I wanted to be very full. I do not like when it looks like very empty and stuff. I like it to be very full. So that's why I'm doing the tracks close together. Like I said, always to each his own. You don't have to do this, especially depending on how many bundles of hair you have. But I did use 2 bundles on the back and I used 1 whole bundle for my ponytail. So yes, I'm going to be frequently showing you guys how it looks after I get done putting another layer or another track of hair onto onto my head. And you do want to make sure that when you get done applying that track, you want to make sure that you keep like pushing your hand against the track so that it will really stick, because it is glue. And a lot of times glue can be hard to like stay on, especially if you let it get a little bit too tacky, a little bit too dry before you apply it. So yeah, I mean, you could definitely still use a blow dryer as well, but I didn't have a blow dryer at the moment. So yeah, that's why I just had to keep doing that until before I go in with another track. And so I just did some of the rest of it off camera because I was just like, I'm not going to record every single part of this, but it's pretty much self-explanatory. Once you realize how to start doing it, it's pretty much self-explanatory on how to like basically finish the whole hairstyle. So of course, as you guys know, if you guys do glue ins or sew ins and stuff, the farther you go up, the more you go up in the hair, at the back, the less hair you're going to be using. So the more you go up, you're not going to be having like long whips of hair, if that makes sense. So yeah, it's very, very easy. And like I said, now that I'm almost done with the back, you guys see that my hair is like coming towards the front, and that's because I did that curved method instead of just gluing my whips or gluing my tracks straight across. And so I basically just keep showing y'all how it looks so that y'all will get an idea of the reason why I do the curve method. Every time I show y'all see that it gets a lot more curved. And you want it to look like that the more that you do the back of the hairstyle. The back of the hair, or the back half, or whatever you want to call it, y'all. I'm a little tongue twisted at the moment. But yeah, so I'm almost done, y'all. I am almost done. I got about 3 tracks left. And so for the last trick, I'm just going to lay across Honestly, that's the best way to do it instead of constantly like curving it, because the more you curve it, it's just going to look so bunched up right there. So for the last stroke, I'm just going to lay across, so when I cut that wig cap, it'll look very natural. Like you won't be able to see your tracks. That makes sense, especially if that you're doing a ponytail. You're not going to be able to see that last track that you applied to the back. And that's just how it looks once I get done basically gluing all the tracks. And like I said earlier, that was 2 bundles, so it's very, very full, very much to my liking. And this part can definitely be the hardest part, only if you don't do the tracing right when you do like the concealer part. This can definitely be the hardest part. It was the hardest part for me my first 2 times doing this hairstyle, but overall it's pretty much easy. You know, I definitely would recommend letting someone else do it, but at the moment no one else was available to do this part, so I had to do it myself. But definitely recommend you having like a back mirror so that you guys will actually see. So first you want to start out just by cutting the 2 wig caps, and these are 2 wig caps like I said earlier. So you want to make sure for one that you start off with 1 wig cap first, and then you want to cut the other one, because it's going to be a little hard to cut both of them at the same time. So you want to start off cutting them both in like down the middle. You don't want to just start off at the end. You want to start off cutting the middle. It'll also be a lot easier if you start off in the middle. And then you just want to cut as much of that wig, of those wig caps, as possible. The more you cut it, the less you'll be able to see the wig cap. And then the more you see the wig cap, it's just going to look so ghetto, and it's just not going to look right. So you just want to cut as much off as possible. You just want to you don't want to actually cut the tracks, of course, but you want to make sure that you do cut as much of the wig cap as possible. So yes, it was a little hard for me because my scissors weren't that sharp. But once you get done cutting it out, this is literally like the easiest part, the ponytail. So you're just going to mold your ponytail down. We're using whatever product that you use to mold your ponytail. This first product that I'm going to be using is actually the same product that I used in my Genie straight ponytail tutorial. And this literally molds my ponytail down. You don't have to have this exact product. You can use just beeswax, but y'all know beeswax is like very hard, and it really does mold your hair down. So I definitely recommend this product or beeswax. It really does not matter, but it's just going to keep just putting whatever products you use to mold your hair down. Nothing really specific on the products, but the products that I do use definitely do mold my hair down. So and so now I'm just going to go in with a brush, and I definitely recommend a hard brush because y'all know those hard brushes be hurting, but they really do come in handy. Like they really do brush your hair up and don't leave any lumps or whatnot. And I like for it, when I'm doing a ponytail, I like for it to be very, very tight and very, very sleek. So any product and every utensil that I use, I like to make sure that it's really going to help my ponytail to be very sleek and very tight and very, very sturdy. So now I'm going to go back in with my detangling comb, and I'm just going to frequently brush and comb my hair today. Like I said, you won't have any lumps. Next, I'm going to be using my Echo Styler, which is like my favorite gel to use on my hair. It makes my hair a little curly, but it also keeps it intact as well. I'm going to be applying that after I get done applying my beeswax like product. And like I said, Echo Styler works great on my hair, so that also helps to sleek my hair. Also, you want to make sure that you do not neglect the back of your ponytail, because it can get very, very lumpy, and it will definitely make your hairstyle look just so ghetto. It's just ugly if you just neglect the back. So definitely make sure that when you are applying products to the front of your hair, make sure that you are applying it to the back as well. Then of course you just want to make sure that, you know, you put as much on as you need to. You know, I don't really measure how much I put on. I just put on however much I need to put on. That's how much I put on. So now I'm going to go back in with my brush and just brush it back up. And I am basically like brushing my ponytail up in like a curve, because I like for my ponytail to look curved rather than just straight up because of my head shape. But as always, to each his own. So the last product that I'm going to be using is my Gorilla Snot. And of course, I had to know I want to use my Gorilla Snot. It is my favorite product to use on my hair to allow my hair to like really be sleek, and last forever. Y'all, Gorilla Snot works so good. As I always say, as I said before in my other video, Gorilla Snot is definitely a lot. It's like very messy to use. It's definitely irritating to use, but it would definitely dry down and it'll be very, very hard. And you don't have to worry about doing your ponytail over and over again, honestly. So I put that on, however much I need to put on. Brush my hair up again. Of course, as y'all can see, my ponytail is coming together, period. And when it didn't look like I had edges, I got edges now, and that's just that. I'm just making sure that I'm doing any last minute like brushes ups and any more extra product that I need. Then I'm gonna go in my rub bands. I use like 2 to 3 rub bands because the more rub bands you use, the tighter your ponytail would be. So I just do, of course, you know, y'all know how to do a ponytail. You know, just do your rub bands. Some people use scrunchies, some people use strings, whatever you like to use. Just make sure that you do it correctly and make sure that you do it tight enough so that your ponytail won't be looking lumpy. Because that's what we don't need, is a lumpy ponytail in the front of our head. Okay, so after I get done doing that ponytail, I'm just going to twist or braid, whichever one you want to do. I decided to twist. I don't know why I started twisting. I think that's probably the reason why I had that problem later on in the video. But I'm just going to twist my hair up, and then I'm going to put it into this like very, 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 very tight ball so that my hair won't be sticking out through my ponytail, in which it still ended up doing it anyways, which I'm not going to talk about. But yeah, so then you're just going to get some bobby pins. Of course, you need bobby pins for this hairstyle as well, so that you won't be having no slip outs or nothing. I'm going to bobby pin it, and then I'm going to be using another bundle of hair. And like I told you guys earlier, I did use the whole bundle, plus I had a little bit more from the back of the hairstyle, so I just used that as well, just to make my ponytail look a lot more fuller. But of course, you guys, it's pretty much self-explanatory how to wrap the hair around. You just want to bobby pin it before you start wrapping it around, so that it won't be coming out while you're wrapping it around. And then you're just going to wrap it around the little knot that you performed into your hair. And then when you make it to the end of the bundle, you just want to make sure that you bobby pin it so that it won't be coming out or whatnot. So there's that. So now I'm just going to comb it because I'm about to get ready and flatten. Yeah, I originally wanted to curl my hair, but I didn't for one, know how to curl. So that's why I just had to end up straightening it. I really wanted to curl it because it kind of did remind me of my ponytail that I did, but it's still cute though. So now I'm just going in with some edge control. Y'all know my favorite, even edge control. I didn't show y'all in the video, but I'll make sure to leave all the products down in the description box below. I don't really do too much with my edges, but I just wanted to do a little bit more extraness, you know, a little bit, you know, the little, I don't know what I call it, like the little snake curves or whatever, I don't know. But I didn't really do too much because I don't like to be that extra when I do my edges. So yes, y'all, I am using a curling iron to flat iron my hair. Y'all, I didn't have no flat irons, so I had to use this curling iron. I was supposed to curl my hair with the curling irons, but I didn't know how to curl it, so I just went ahead and started straightening it. So yeah, this is what I'm doing. Nothing really specific. I definitely recommend actual straightening, straighten or actual straighten irons, but because I had like, it was like a little lumpy where the ponytail at, y'all can see had like these little crinkles in it, and I ain't like that, but I ended up fixing it before the end of the video anyway. So that's just how it looks. And also another thing that I forgot to mention is that off camera, because I got very, very frustrated at that part. But when I got to like the band, how y'all had like the little band of hair around the ponytail, got to that, I got very frustrated because it wasn't looking right. So I was supposed to go in with the weave, the actual hair that I used to do the ponytail. I was supposed to go in with that hair to do it, but it didn't come out right. So I just ended up using a little bit of black braiding hair, and I just wrapped it around my ponytail. No, I didn't go into in depth with that part, but if y'all want to see how I do that, then go make sure to check out my ponytail video. I make sure to leave it down in the description box below, and also in the out card above. But that's how this look came out, and it was so freaking cute. All right, so as y'all can see, that concludes this tutorial. It's very, very easy overall. It took me a few hours to do it, but honestly, it doesn't really take that long. You guys saw it was glue, so y'all know glue in don't really take long at all. A very easy, very quick hairstyle to do, and I really enjoyed doing it, even though, like I said, it was very irritating in some parts, but it was very cute. And this hairstyle was like less than $30, so period. That's all that matters. This hairstyle was less than $30, and I pretty much killed it or whatnot, you know, little edges laid or whatnot. Try to do a little bit something with the edges. I usually don't do too much with the edges or whatnot, but if you guys like how this hairstyle came out, please make sure to leave a like on this video, subscribe to my channel, turn on the post notifications so that you guys never miss any more uploads, and also make sure you guys comment down video suggestions you guys like to see, any pranks, challenges, hair tutorials, makeup videos, anything that you guys like to see from me and my channel. Make sure to leave them down in the comment box below. Also, make sure you guys follow my Instagrams. Both my Instagrams is Faces by Corsha and _beauty by Corsha. I'll leave down in the description box below as well. Also, make sure to leave down in the description box below my genie straight ponytail that I posted about 2 months ago, and it has like a lot of love. Like, y'all showed me a lot of love in the video, so that's why I was like, I gotta do a video doing this hairstyle. So with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. So yes, I definitely hope you guys like how this video turned out. If y'all like how this video turned out, and it's also this hairstyle, make sure to leave a like on this video, subscribe to my channel, turn on the post notifications so that you guys never miss any more uploads. Also, make sure you guys go check out my straight genie ponytail. I'll make sure to leave in the description box below once again, and I'll see you guys in the next video.